Hello, welcome to Board Games with Neramas. Today we do a presentation of Varjager, a prototype for a Viking worker placement game where we are Vikings trying to become the new Jarl. In a few years, at the game rounds, there's going to be a Jarl election. We need to gather prestige before that happens so that we can be the one elected to be the new Jarl. And so, out here on the board, we have the map of Europe, some Mediterranean area. We have longships that we will be traveling out in the world with to do pillaging or trading with the locals. And as you can see out here, we have different levels of settlements. So we have level 1, 2 and 3. They get stronger and stronger, and we need more seamanship skill and fighting skill if we're going to pillage. But we can also trade with them and be friendly, and just that will net us some less loot cards than pillaging. We also have a reputation track down here that we try to move up on by playing our loot cards, because when we do the trading or pillaging, we will get loot. We'll find some gold, some spears, shields, axes and so on. These can be used to save for the end game and make set collection where we get prestige points for having a bunch of the unique ones in the two different categories. Or we can play them for the effect that is on the card. That will also bring us higher on the reputation track, which means that we put out, when we go here, we visit Sevilla and we do some trading or fighting. Afterwards, we can found a colony here, an outpost, and we can put out some herdmen to watch it and take care of it and manage it, and that will also give us prestige. The game is played over 5 years. Every year is divided into 4 sections, seasons of course. So in the spring we will send out our champions. We do the worker placement stuff where we in turn order place either our champions, these guys that have special abilities and they get stronger as the game goes as well, or the herdmen, the wooden pieces that will sort of give us strength on our journeys, but also lets us carry more loot. Then in the summer we do the actual voyage where we go out. First of all, we have to do a seamanship test, see how the sea is faring. Will it bring us more seamanship skill or less, and will someone die on the travel, and so on. And when someone dies, this is an interesting system. Let's say that these guys are in a storm. You put these 3 herdmen in the bag. You draw one to see who dies. So you want to have a lot of guys on the ship, right? Because that will give you the majority and let you decide where to travel and what to do there. But also having a lot of guys means there's a bigger risk that one of your guys dies when we do the random pull if someone dies in the battle. Because there will also be a die here to determine how many casualties did we take during the battle. The champions will roll champion dice to bring us extra strength that will help us to do the pillage. But of course somebody has to stay home and take care of the village as well. So we want to keep people here in the preparation area. We want to put some herdmen there. And that will decide the turn order, which in turn will also decide how many skill cards we get that can either be used for the skill and used for the champions, or just by placing them like this and get an extra seamanship skill, because that's important as well. You need to be able to control the longship when you go out on a long, far away voyages, right? Then we have the autumn. In the autumn we will check how many were left behind at home taking care of the village. They will also get us prestige points, and also for trading with the outposts as I described earlier with the reputation track. Finally, we have the winter where we get some new, people grow up. We get some new troll workers. We can also free trolls to get more herdmen or workers. We go to the champions halls and we get those skill cards depending on the player order. And we also upgrade the longships. So the longships will get better and better as we keep going, because you can just move these pieces around and get more worker placement spots where you can place new herdmen and champions for the next year's voyages. So the game evolves in a really nice way. There's a push and pull thing where you want to be having control over the ship, so you decide where to go. So you can at the same time have some discussion between the players on where to go. And this is set up for a 3-player game, but you can be all the way up to 6 players, and it's from 3 to 6 players. I would say it's better as the more people you have, because you get all these different, it's a worker placement game. You want to get all these spots. The more people there are, the tighter the game gets, which is nice. It's from age 13 and above, and it takes around 90 minutes to play once you know it. Really easy to learn, and yeah, it looks really nice for a prototype. So that is Varjager. I hope that you will find it interesting, and you can check out my longer video on it in that case. Thank you for watching. Have a great evening or morning, whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye bye.